Okay, if you're watching this video, hopefully you've managed to get the plan completed. This is the plan here. Obviously, this isn't perfectly accurate. We mentioned in the earlier video that I didn't quite get that corner correct. Let's not worry about that too much, but also another thing I noticed was that this wall where the cursor is presently should be curved. Now, that's an easy fix. If you've got the move tool selected and you click on the actual object, all these little dots appear around the outside. You can just grab one and do a little bit of a skew on it, and lo and behold, your wall is curved as per the plan. So that's your plan. We can now start populating this design with some objects. Over here on the menu bar over here, we've got objects. You can click on objects, and I would say that maybe I would like to add some garden furniture to begin with. So garden furniture, I can scroll down and let's get some tables, wooden tables and chairs. I'm not saying that you need to add these to your garden, but I'm just showing you how to add an object. So let's put a couple of those on our design. Now you can obviously use your position tool to move these around. When you click on the actual object, you get a properties table over here, and you can actually change the dimensions. You can make your tables wider, you can change the width and the length of them, etc, etc. You can also play around with colors as well. I mean, I can make them a funky red color or a purple color if I wanted to. So that's something that you can do to actually tailor make the furniture. If you want to change the view, you can jump down here and jump up to like 100% view, and obviously you would then need to scroll onto your design to find out where your tables and chairs are. And there you go. So that's how you place objects. If you do put an object on, for instance, the bench seat, I've noticed with these benches, normally you can use the rotate tool and click on the object and rotate the object, but these do weird things for some reason, these benches for some reason. So there are a few little quirks with the program. So if you were to grab these benches and place them on, if you want to rotate, you can also use these buttons up the top here, rotate 90 degrees. So you can rotate an object using the rotate 90 degrees button, and that can be a helpful thing to actually do. So that's a way you can rotate that object if you have some issues. So just remember you've got these buttons here as well as the rotate buttons, but it works well for some of the objects, like rotate for that object. If I click on rotate, obviously I need to make sure I'm selected on it. It'll allow me to rotate the object quite easily, and I can rotate it to wherever I want. So on some of them it works really, really well. Obviously this bench seat, I want to put it up against the wall here, so we'll put it against the wall. No, we won't put it there, that's a bit silly. Let's get to our move tool and put it back on the diagram. And obviously, if I'm having trouble, I can always zoom in to make life easier for myself. I just noticed then too, when you click rotate, each time you click, it does something, or maybe it doesn't. Anyway, like I said, that particular object, for some reason, there's some issues with it. But for most of them, you just use your rotate tool, and we'll pop that back up against the wall. And that's our bench seat. Now I might decide to myself that I want some ponds as well. So we'll go to ponds and paving, and I think down here there was a nice little waterfall feature. Now obviously waterfall features are a wonderful thing for feng shui and for good luck. So we can pop our waterfall feature there, and you can just keep populating this object until you've got all the things on it that you want. And once you've done that and you're happy with the whole setup, you can go to preview, and you can say print your plan. You can also print this to a PDF, which is what I'm going to do here because I don't have access to a printer. So if I now go, and you can obviously click these boxes to like include garden notes, which will talk about what's on the plan, and an object list. Let's do that. Let's show show rulers. What else can we show? You know, we can show a grid line if we want. We won't show rulers. I will show the grid line, but that's an interesting thing to do. Actually, we won't show that either. I don't want that as well. And you know, you can make trees transparent and whatnot. Anyway, once you've done that, you hit print plan. And I'm saving this as a PDF, and I'm going to go save. And garden planner, save. And I've already got that on my desktop. So if I was to jump back in